today?
Oh, we've got something very special today, Tracy. We're doing a lemon turkey meatball with a rapini pesto linguine.
Ooh, you're bringing the fancy on this Monday. Okay.
It's not, it sounds fancy, but it's really quite simple.
It sounds very fancy.
We can bust this out in no time.
We're starting with turkey. Now, I just made 2 packs of this stuff on the weekend. I do turkey all the time, so I'm happy you're doing turkey. It's affordable. People like it.
It's important to think turkey. I feel like it's lean.
Yeah.
But what I like about it with this recipe is it really involves the flavoring of it, because you can take on other flavors because it's light and it goes well with vegetables.
Okay, good. It's not just for Thanksgiving. You can have turkey anytime.
Very true. And let's keep in mind, too, affordable.
Yes.
Affordable. Right now, everything seems to be going through the roof, or the protein seem to be keeping a normal price.
If you see the viewer questions we get, like, we have to do affordable because people cannot afford food right now.
Bonkers.
It's bonkers.
It's bonkers. So, ground meat is perfect, or ground turkey. We're going to start with the normal flavorings for any meatball. We've got garlic and some chilies and some Tabasco and Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
I saw a TikTok, and it was somebody from the town, and they said Worcestershire.
Did they?
But there's still 1,000 people that say it's wrong.
Yeah, well, that just threw me for a loop.
There you go.
Okay.
So then we got panko breadcrumbs, Tracy.
Nice.
And because we're going to bang in the flavor with the turkey, and the turkey is such a clear palate for that, we're going to do lemon zest.
It's interesting that you're doing lemon. So does that just bring a little bit of like a zip?
A little zing.
A little zing?
Because you don't expect it, right?
Yeah.
And then it just kind of gives it a little bit more texture. And then we're going to have some creaminess from the rapini, so that's pretty good.
Smells good.
I mean, I thought there was going to be a seed in there, so I had a strainer.
Look at you.
But there's no seeds, so
He's
we're just going to do this, right?
Yeah, you don't
now,
even need
Trace, what I want you to do is take that spatula and just work that mixture.
Oh, thank goodness you didn't say with my hands. You know I don't like doing that on TV.
I was going to bring the glove.
Yeah,
but then
this
they're
is
on
fine.
and they're off and that kind of stuff. But really, it takes like 2 or 3 minutes, and this comes together really quite quickly.
Okay.
What you want to do next is get your hands dirty, Tracy. But I did this for you.
Thank you.
And we're
That's
go
why
like
you're my
£1.5.
favorite.
We always buy like a pound package, right? So you're going to get 12 balls there. So this would go like 4 portions if you're doing 3 balls, or 3 portions if you're doing 4, or, you know, leftovers the next day are fantastic too.
Very nice.
Next, what we're going to do is get these babies golden with a little bit of butter and a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And Tracy, every pasta recipe in the entire world gets
chilies
and
oil, garlic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Now we're going to cook them right in the pan just like that, and get a little caramelization. And the secret word that chefs really like to use, you see this in all recipes, is deglazing.
Deglazing.
Doesn't that sound fancy?
It sounds really good. So what does it mean?
It's an excuse to open a bottle of wine.
Okay, good.
Right? Which is always nice. We always like to have those kicking around.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you doing, honey? You started drinking? No, I'm deglazing.
I'm deglazing.
Here. And what that means is you're stopping the cooking, right? So the garlic's going to get a little dark, and the chilies and the meatballs are almost there. So now we just deglaze a little bit.
Yeah, even if it's 10 a.m., go ahead and deglaze.
We also call it sharing, because I'm going to have some, you're going to have some, we're going to do that.
Do you care
right?
what you put in there in terms of what wine you use?
I like a crispness. That's a Prosecco, so there's a little bit of sweetness, but not too much, right? And then that's going to marry well with the lemon and the ricotta.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have to talk about your friend Rapini.
Oh, yeah. You're not really a fan.
It's not that I'm not a fan. I find that she's a little bitter.
She's definitely a little bitter.
She's a bit bitter. She can take it down a notch.
I know.
You know what I mean?
What we did is we blanched this off, and then we're going to marry it with some ricotta, some pistachio, some basil. So we're making a pesto out of it, so that gives it a bit more creaminess. Now, if it's still too bitter for you, don't like that, you can use its cousin broccoli.
Okay.
You could use kale. You could use spinach, but rapini is like...
It's got a punch to it, right?
So here we go. We blended it all up.
Oh, that looks so good.
And doesn't that look glorious? So now we're just going to add that into our reduced wine, and just look at the shattering color of that.
Yeah, so we know that turkey pairs well with all sorts of different vegetables, so it's not going to be an issue if you want to switch it up. But there is something nice about using a more bitter green, because apparently it's good for you nutritionally too, right?
Apparently, and I'm not a nutritionist, I'm a chef, Tracy, but
I know.
The more bitter the vegetable, the better it is for you.
See, that's true. Like dandelion as well. Apparently that's really good for you. It's good for your liver.
It's good for your liver.
The bitter stuff is good for your liver.
It's all good for you, but you got to eat more vegetables too.
For sure. If you're going to drink the wine, you need the rapini to like make your liver functional again, right? It's a balance.
It's about balance.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going on.
So this is gorgeous.
Isn't this a nice, like,
this is beautiful, yeah.
In all honesty, you can get this together from start to finish in like 16 minutes.
Yeah.
If you're aggressive, right?
like before the kids start roaring like wolves, right? Because it's that time of day when everyone's really hungry. They've had a long day at school. Look at the plating. Look at the
It's just like, I just love how that rapini just like grabs it. And then we're not finished, Trace.
Okay, what else we got?
One more move here. Because you said it was a little bitter, I know that we need a little bit more creaminess. So we're going to do a quenelle.
A quenelle.
On top like
Please
that.
explain.
With
I know that looks beautiful, and that's how they do the ice cream and dessert, but it's a quenelle.
It's a quenelle, 2 spoons. You go to culinary school, spend a bunch of money, they'll teach you how to do quenelle.
It's gorgeous, and it makes it look very chefy and gorgeous. It's a delicious recipe.
A little bit more
You can
lemon.
find it at cityline.tv.